Hello, how is everyone? So I am live here on Instagram and I'm live here on Facebook. So we'll see how this goes. If you join me, say hello, comment L if you caught me live, and R if you caught the replay, more so on Facebook. On Instagram, say hi and let me know that you're watching. So we're going to do a little get ready today. I have a couple things I want to try, so I thought I'd take you along. So let's get my hair out of my face. All right, what are y'all up to on Wednesday? It's been a little crazy around here. We were supposed to be 80 degrees. I mean, it's February 5th. What the heck? And then apparently the front came through, and I think we might get to 60 today, maybe? I'm like, how can the weathermen be that off, right? Unbeknownst to me. All right, we're going to come in with a little primer. Oh, well, that squirted out a whole lot more than I thought it was going to. I was going to do half and half, and I can't do half and half now. That's crazy. All right, we'll just disperse this around. There you go. So, you're going to comment Wednesday if I can help you with anything. And we're just going to get ready today. So I have a grab bag for you today that we can discuss if you comment Wednesday. I can help you with anything, but I put together a grab bag that is going to contain your eyes and your lips today. So if either of those interest you, we can change the colors too if they're not quite for you. I'm going to go in with our Serum Plus foundation. I haven't used this one in a while because I have been on the BB train. I love our BB cream. Like, it's one of the best, but we are going to use a different one today. All rubbed in. With this, a little bit goes a long way, so I always try and spread it out as much as I can before I put any more on my brush, because that really just, it can actually feel a little cakey if you put too much on. Always come down on your neck. Just need a little more, like right there, and then I'll come in with a little setting powder, and that will, that was a whole lot more than a little more. There we go. So I was so worried that little bit was going to, well, what I thought was going to be a little bit came out way too much. So I actually always keep like a Kleenex, and I wiped a ton off because I just don't want it to be that cakey over here. All right. That looks pretty evened out. Again, it just takes my face to one even color, and then we're going to have to build in our dimension again. All right, so we'll close that up. I'm going to put on a little setting powder because with a liquid foundation, you really want to set everything. So I'm going to do two different ways. I'm going to come in with a brush, and we're going to put that kind of all over. Then I am going to do a little something extra underneath my eyes. Again, comment Wednesday if I can help you with anything. If you're on Instagram, I think you have to DM me because they don't let you comment on live videos, or I can't see the comments afterwards. There's something weird about it. Anyway, I don't know why they can't. They're both Meta, right? Facebook, Instagram, both Meta. You would think that they would have the same capabilities. They do not. So, anyway, let's put this on. And I'm just patting this more under my eyes. One, I have a contact in, so I don't want anything to get in my eye. So a beauty blender lets me get right up to where I need without having any issues with my contact. Nothing's worse than that. All right, time to warm my face up, right? I am all one color all the way around. So we're going to come in with our color stick. Yes. So this is Chocolate Souffle. I know this seems a little dark, but we're just gonna dot this all over. Doesn't that look fun? It's a process. So we're just gonna get that all blended in. And I am on the almost lightest spectrum we have in foundation. So the fact that I can use this deep Chocolate Souffle just shows the blendability of it, the way it really just helps to add that warmth back to my skin without being crazy, right? Because see how well that just blended out? But now I have like shape, right? You see that shape right there? So, gotta love that. Now let's build up the cheeks. So let's go in with my favorite pink, this everyday pink, right? Or take a little bit. We're just gonna go right above on the cheekbone. So like this is my cheekbone. I'm not going above or below really, because I just put my bronzer right below. So we're just going right on top of. Nice. All right, let's get our eyebrows working. I am considering investing in an eyebrow serum, which would help my eyebrows grow. Have you used one? Tell me in the comments. I found a company that I think would be a good fit, and I've seen some great reviews. I just haven't bit the bullet yet. But I think, like, you know, if you're of my age, 50 plus, we all over tweezed in the years past, and so now I'm stuck with the over tweezing that I have to cover up all the time. So that's why I was thinking if I got that serum, maybe this little spot right here would grow together. It's so worse on this side than this side. I don't really understand why. Oh well, it is what it is. All right, now we're gonna put on, I'm gonna use a pressed shadow today, so I'm gonna put on some eye primer, if I can get the lid off. Okay, seriously. Oh. Okay, I have been pulling, thinking that this cap was gonna come off. This is a new eye primer for me, and I haven't had one before. So I've been yanking, it screws off. Okay. See, the fun things that happen when you do stuff live. We changed the packaging apparently, and my new one, my old one wasn't like that. I think that's better, because if you take that like in your makeup bag, you know, if you're traveling or something, it won't come off. It's the whole thing about little pop off top things. So that screws. Good to know. Good to know. All right, we're going to come in with our palette 9. I love this palette because, well, you can tell my favorite colors. Well used. But this is curated to go in rows, either up and down, side to side, right? Either way, side to side, or even diagonal. So there's lots of color combinations, and I like this for traveling because it's got my neutrals, right? I have browns, I have sort of mauves and pinks. There's even this kind of gray tone here, which is great if you're traveling for a couple of days, let's say, and you don't want to be locked into one color palette for the whole time. Like, I have these little palettes and I love them, but they're one color tone. So I like this for the idea of I can take this one palette, a few different brushes, and I'm good to go for like the whole weekend. So we're going to do my favorite combination ever, which is sort of this middle row. And I'm going to come in with this deepest shade And we are going to put this in our crease. And I like to start with a little bit. I could always add a little more. Harder to take away than it is to add, because to take away means I have to start over. And it may look a little messy at first. I feel like the first color always does, and you can really fix it with your next colors, right? You can get the edges to smooth out, do some things. Right now what I'm trying to do is add this layer, and I have hooded eyes. So what I'm trying to do is get this layer on so that when I open my eyes, you see I can see it a little bit above. Now, of course, when I blink and close my eyes, you can see how the colors are going to turn out. But I also don't want it to just all disappear when I open my eyes. So I want to go just a little up here with that color, the deepest color that I'm using today. And that's all in the crease. Then I'm going to come with this shimmer shade. We're going to come right here and right there. See how we just brightened that up? Also, if you're my age or older, so over 50, you never want to do glitter in your crease. Always do glitter kind of on your eyelid. It just, there's something about it with our age that just washes you out and ages you up. And we don't need aging up. All right. We can be proud of our age, but we do not have to flaunt the fact that we can't do everything that we used to do. So we just adapt. All right, this is where I'm going to clean up the edges a little bit. And the last thing I'm going to do on this section is with a firmer brush, I'm going to take that dark shade and we're going to come right under. Right, so a little bit of an eyeliner effect underneath, but without the harshness. You know, we've all had those moments where we had major eyeliner going on. This is not that. All right, I am going to come in, if I can put my hands on it. I thought I had it pulled out. Where is it? Is that it? No. Here we go. I'm going to come in with a black eyeliner. And I'm just going to put this along the lash line. See, I'm just going along the lash line. Again, I don't really want a harsh eyeliner. I just want a little bit. I don't know if you can really tell the difference. It's just adding a little bit to like the lash line. And also, I don't know how sharp this is. But I don't know, my sharpener's not over here, so. All right, there we go. Now just wait, mascara is going to change it all. All right, we are going to take our Quadra, which is our lash primer, lash serum, tubing mascara, and we're going to come in with that. So I love this stuff. Now, it is so gentle on the eyes because of the tubing. When you take it off, it just comes off in little rolls. It's the craziest thing. All right, so I've got a mirror and I'm going to look down so that I don't have mascara dot on the top of my newly put on eyeshadow. So in the grab bag today is the Shadow Palette mascara, and then the lip I'm going to use today. Now, if you need primer, the eye primer I used, or eyeliner, anything like that, we can add that on. But I just wanted to start with an easy, like, you know, I need new eyeshadow. You know, as girls, we always can use a new eyeshadow, use a new lipstick. No big deal. But if there's anything else, foundation, bronzer, blush, blah, blah, anything, we can add those on. Okay, so down into a mirror helps that you are not, one, you're not seeing at my nose. Two, I am not hitting my lashes on top of my eyeshadow. And if you've done that, you know you get the dots all the way on around. So I'm gonna let that dry just a half a second. And then we are going to do a second coat. And the first coat, I really tried to get down into the lashes. The second coat, I'm really gonna extend the lashes. So I was on stories earlier and I was like, I'm gonna have a cup of coffee and then I'm gonna go live. So I was intending to go live about, I don't know, 1:15. Got everything all set up and all of a sudden my landscape people showed up. Blowers, I've got leaves everywhere. We have this huge oak tree out front. I was like, well, guess I'm not going live right now. And they were not scheduled this week, so I'm not really sure what was up with that, but thankful because leaf management is a huge deal right now. There, isn't that pretty? All right, now we're just going to do a little on the bottom. I don't want my bottom lashes to be, a thing. Here we go. See that just opened my eyes up? All right, and probably my favorite lipstick combo of all time. I'm going to use Plush Liner. This is a very kind of a neutral mauve. And I don't really overline my lips. I know that's a big thing with the younger generation. You know, we're just going to stick to our age. Stick to our age. All right, this shade is the most gorgeous. Oh, look, it's almost gone. That's the end of it. This is how much I use it. The most gorgeous pink mauve shade. It goes with everything, but I feel like it goes with this eye look especially. Well, help if I put it on my lips correctly. It's hard with the two cameras because I'm not really sure where I'm looking. So I apologize if I'm not looking at you. All right, and then what I put in the middle of almost all of my lipstick, because although this is a pretty shade, right, just kind of falls a little flat in my opinion. So I'm going to take this baby pink, put it on top, and it creates this mirror of like an ombre effect where it lightens it a tad, but yet it still has that mauve look to it. Setting spray for the final. Oh, that's almost out too. Oh, I'm just running out of products today. All right, let that set just a minute. Okay, this is one of my favorites. So I will link for you in my stories this eye and this lip. And again, if I can help you with anything, just reach out to me. I'm happy to build you a separate cart of whatever you need. But I appreciate you hanging out today, watching this easy eye and lip. Have a great one. Till next time.